So today is all about winching and a bit of small scale timber extraction. We're going to be going to an area of the property that's completely inaccessible with a vehicle. We felled a load of trees back in winter to open the area up a bit, so we need to go and get them out. So that's what this is for. It's a Eder 1800 capstan winch. It's got 2 speeds, 60cc engine, and it uses the same fuel as a chainsaw, so no need to carry something separate. I've had it since the spring, so about 4 months. I got it back then to extract a bunch of ash trees that are felled over in the woods, but I haven't used it much since. I'm going to be getting used to it again today. We'll going to be putting it through its paces, I hope. See how it goes. Okay, so this is the little corner of the woods we're working in today. It's quite interesting. I'll show you around. It's a bit of a mix-up of stuff, but essentially we're going to be winching. I'm just coming along this little path. The sun's in your eyes. So down in there is full of logs. We'll go down in a second. It's down a steep bank. That's what we're going to be winching out. We're going to be winching it to the landing, which is over there, which is down the other side of the bank. Let me just go down there and I'll show you what's going on over there. Just come down the bank there. So this used to be, about 25 years ago, it used to be a pond. Which connects to our other pond. This is before we owned this property, and in the winter it does fill up sort of a few feet deep of water, and then it's usually gone by about February. Anyway, this year we did a load of work clearing the trees off of this. This is an island here. We cleared a lot of the trees there and some of the trees on the bank here to open up light into the woods over there. So this is the first chance I've had to come down here and deal with all the stuff that came down. Okay, I'm all set up, I think, for the moment. That's the winch all ready to go, and then I'm anchored between 2 trees. Actually, there's a beech tree there, that's a big ditch down there, and there's an oak tree just there. It's coming down to shackle, and I'm hoping that's got that in exactly the right position to go up to the pulley which I've rigged up there. You can probably can't see that. Take you up there. I'm going to grab the winch rope, which is in here first. Okay, that's a key. Can't remember what that's called. A keyhole choker chain thing, slider, and that's just attached onto the end of the winch rope. So this is where it's going. Let's just put this in line with the winch. Okay, so rope bag and the winch. Now I'm going up here, which is going to be the path of the logs. So it's pretty narrow between that tree and that tree. So this is up a bank a bit here. There's my snatch block. I won't connect it up yet. So that's gonna help the logs come up the bank here, and they're coming from over there. Okay, just starting with a few easy ones there. Obviously I could move all of those myself, but these are right at the beginning of the run, so they'll be out of the way. So yeah, just got to go and tighten everything up now and see if it works. Okay, that's the first load. What did I learn from that? The position of the winch seems to be pretty decent. I don't think I need to change that. I wouldn't mind if this link here was a bit shorter, but I don't think I've got a right size sling for that. And I think I probably need to just do a few less logs next time. They were fine, but it was a little bit tight getting through there. And the other important thing to mention is that I need to remember to let the tension off when I come up to unclip the snatch block. Luckily it was a load I could pull up the bank a bit just to take the weight off the snatch block, but it's down there at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to do another load now. I'm going to try just a single larger log. See how we go with that. Went pretty well. That's quite a reasonable sized log. The rest are all quite small, but making a little bit of a path here now. The rigging up here seems to be fine. This tree's holding, that bracing strap going across there is working, but this tree's getting some damage here. It's not the end of the world. I can lose that tree potentially in the winter, but it'd be ideal if it wasn't doing it. Getting a little pathway. So yeah, let's carry on. Got a friend who's popped over to help me out with a bit of firewood. He's operating the winch at the moment. It's pretty handy, so I can just be down here filming and attaching the logs. interesting one. I did find a shorter sling, which means we had a bit more space to get the longer logs in. I'm gonna give it a go, moving the winch to here, to a different position, so it will come up through there instead of where this log is at the moment. Here's the haul so far. Got the winch set to a faster speed, quite considerably faster. This is it, the last load. Yeah, we're definitely a good 300 feet from where it's going, up there. Yeah, last little journey, simple load, ready to go. Okay, well, that's it. That was the last load. It's all up here. I'm going to switch the camera around so I can show you what we've got. Friend's just gone home, so we're pretty much done for the day. I'm going to pack up after I've shown you what we've done, and yeah, let's just switch this round. We have this pile here. These few logs here, chainsaw for scale. There's the winch. Gonna pack all this up, obviously, and this is the larger, mostly larger logs here. Let's have a look in the bag. So how much rope I've got? It's 100-meter rope, which is 320 odd feet. So this part of it I've never used before. Yeah, so it wasn't far off of the whole rope for the longest bits. Let's go down and look in the pit. Made a bit of a pathway up here. It got quite warm down there. in the afternoon. Try and not be pointing at the sun. Yeah, look at that, it's quite a difference from how it was this morning. I don't know if you can see that because of the sun. It's the obviously it's the evening, so I'll come round here a bit. There we go. I think that's a bit better. So there's a few bits down there, but nothing significant. The pit is now clear. And the winch has been great. Made a massive difference actually switching to the faster speed. Once we were up and running, it was yeah, it was pretty quick. So that was a good call. Alright, if you're still here, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And me and the little dog will catch you on the next one. Cheers.